Picture this. It's an ordinary Monday morning, 8 a.m. You are standing in your kitchen, drinking coffee. Your wife walks into the room wearing a new dress and asks the classic trap question, "Honey, does this dress make me look fat?" In a normal universe, you would deploy a level 3 tactical lie. You would say, "No, sweetie, you look stunning," and you would go on with your life. But today, at exactly 7:59 a.m., the laws of physics changed. The neural pathways in your brain responsible for suppressing the truth and generating fiction simply shut down. Instead of a compliment, your mouth opens, and to your own horror, you hear your own voice say, "It makes you look like a pregnant ladybug, and I also think we wasted money on it considering our mortgage is hanging by a thread." Silence. Welcome to the world of absolute truth, a world that is going to collapse in about 15 minutes. Let's break down exactly what would happen to our civilization if we lost the ability to lie. And believe me, social awkwardness is the least of our problems. The first 24 hours will go down in history as the day of great embarrassment. We don't even realize how much of our social glue consists of tiny, insignificant lies. 90% of human communication isn't information transfer, it's social grooming. Imagine two colleagues meeting at the water cooler. Before, the dialogue lasted a minute. "Hey, how are you?" "Good. You?" "Can't complain." Now this dialogue turns into a nightmare. "Hey, how are you?" you ask, and your colleague responds, "My hemorrhoids are acting up. I hate your tie, and I've spent the last 2 hours Googling salaries at our competitor companies because I think our boss is an incompetent idiot." The concept of TMI, too much information, will vanish. If you can't lie, you often can't stay silent about what's on your mind. Social filters will evaporate. The streets will empty out because people will be terrified to make eye contact. Elevators will become the quietest places on Earth. But while the social sphere just becomes awkward, the economy faces total Armageddon. The entire modern economy is built on marketing, and marketing is the art of beautiful exaggeration. In a world without lies, advertising changes instantly. You will no longer see commercials where happy people drink soda and dance on the beach. Instead, the billboard will read, "Buy our sugary brown sludge. It's just sugar, caffeine, and dye. You'll get diabetes, your teeth will rot, but for the next 20 minutes, you'll feel slightly more alert until the sugar crash hits." Sales of cosmetics, fashion, and luxury cars will drop to zero. Why buy anti-wrinkle cream if the packaging honestly says, "This is just moisturizing gel. It won't stop aging, you will still die, but your skin will be slightly softer while it happens." The job market will change forever. Job interviews will turn into brutal therapy sessions. The HR manager asks, "Where do you see yourself in this company in 5 years?" And you answer, "I hope that in 2 years I'll find a better job and get the hell out of here. I don't care about your company mission. I just need money for rent and food. I will work exactly hard enough to not get fired, and I will steal office supplies." And the funniest part? They'll hire you, because the HR manager will reply, "Great. My job is meaningless too. I just fill out forms to feel important." Fine print in contracts will disappear. Banks can no longer hide hidden fees. A 50-page mortgage contract will shrink to one sentence. "We own your soul for the next 30 years, and if you miss a payment, we take your house." Honest? Yes. Brutal? Absolutely. Now let's zoom out. Geopolitics. International diplomacy will cease to exist about 1 hour into the experiment. Imagine a UN meeting. An ambassador from one country says, "We express deep concern for human rights." But in the world of truth, he says, "We don't care about human rights. We just want your resources, and we're looking for an excuse to impose sanctions to cripple your economy." World War III might start before lunch. Or, conversely, wars might stop because generals will honestly admit to their soldiers, "We are sending you to die for corporate oil interests, not for freedom." It's unlikely anyone would climb out of the trench after a motivational speech like that. Espionage becomes the most useless profession in the world. James Bond sits down at a table with the villain. The villain asks, "Are you an intelligence agent?" Bond replies, "Yes, I have a gun under my jacket and a microphone in my cufflink." End of movie. But the scariest part happens not on the outside, but on the inside. We forget that the most important person we lie to every single day is ourselves. Self-deception is a defense mechanism of our psyche. It's a shock absorber that allows us to survive failure. We tell ourselves, "I can do this. I'm a good person. This haircut looks good on me. I'll start running tomorrow." In a world without lies, the placebo effect stops working. Medicine loses a powerful tool. Clinical depression rates will skyrocket. We will face the unfiltered reality of our own flaws. You'll look in the mirror and instead of the usual, "Well, I look okay," you'll think, "I'm aging. I haven't achieved anything, and I'm wasting my life." Art, religion, literature, anything that requires metaphor, fiction, and belief will be under threat. Actors can't play roles because acting is a form of lying. Writers can't write novels because those are made-up stories about people who don't exist. All that remains are documentaries and instruction manuals for vacuum cleaners. Eventually, after a month of chaos, the world will stabilize. It will be a very strange world. Crime will disappear almost completely. It's impossible to commit a crime if any police officer can walk up and ask, "Did you do this?" And you are forced to say, "Yes." Courts will empty out. Lawyers will retrain as janitors. Science will make a giant leap forward because scientists will stop fudging results to get grants and will publish only clean, verified data. Relationships will become incredibly strong, but rare. If a couple stays together in a world without lies, that is true love, forged in steel. No cheating, no "I got stuck at work." The world will become a place of absolute trust. You will always know what is happening. No intrigue, no gossip, no fake smiles. But it will be a very quiet world. People will walk in silence, afraid to open their mouths lest they hurt someone with the truth. We will lose the mystery. We will lose flirting. We will lose hope, which is often based on self-deception. We will become like robots, exchanging dry facts. Bob and his wife are sitting in the kitchen. A month has passed. They're eating oatmeal in silence. The silence is deafening. Finally, the wife breaks the silence. "This oatmeal tastes like wet cardboard." Bob nods without looking up. "I know. I still love you, but the way you chew makes me want to jump out of a window." The wife sighs. "I know, and the way you breathe annoys me." They continue eating. They are together. That is the truth. But are they happy? That is a question better left unanswered in this new world. Sometimes a sweet lie is the only thing keeping us from falling into the abyss. Thanks for watching. And now, honestly write in the comments at what minute did you want to turn this video off? Because I know you wanted to.